Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0842 indicates a low signal from the transmission fluid pressure sensor or switch A. This code is specific to the continuously variable transmission, CVT, of the Honda Fit models from 2015 to 2020. The issue generally lies within the electrical circuit rather than the mechanical components of the transmission. When this DTC occurs, it signifies that the voltage signal received by the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, is insufficient. The PCM relies on accurate signals from the pressure sensor to manage transmission functions effectively, making this issue pivotal in ensuring smooth vehicle operation. The transmission fluid pressure sensor is a critical component of the vehicle's continuously variable transmission, CVT. This sensor's role is to monitor the pressure of the transmission fluid and relay the information to the PCM for optimal performance. The sensor is usually located near the CVT unit, providing direct data about fluid pressure, which influences gear selection and transmission efficiency. When DTC P0842 is triggered, it indicates that the voltage from this sensor is lower than expected, often indicating an electrical circuit issue rather than a fault within the transmission components themselves. Understanding the exact location and function is essential for accurate diagnosis, enabling technicians to focus their troubleshooting effectively. Various factors can lead to DTC P0842, primarily revolving around electrical issues. The most common cause is a malfunction in the electrical circuit connected to the transmission fluid pressure sensor. This could be due to a faulty sensor itself, which may not accurately transmit pressure readings. Additionally, poor connections, loose terminals, or damaged wiring can also affect the sensor's ability to communicate effectively with the PCM. It's crucial to investigate these aspects thoroughly, as an intermittent fault could mean that the system may work sometimes and fail at others, complicating the diagnosis and repair process. When DTC P0842 is triggered, drivers may experience several noticeable symptoms. These include poor transmission performance, where the vehicle may struggle to shift gears smoothly, or may feel as though it is slipping. Additionally, warning lights, such as the check engine light, may illuminate on the dashboard to alert the driver of the detected issue. Inconsistent gear shifting can also occur, which might lead to a rough driving experience. Recognizing these symptoms early on helps in timely diagnosis, potentially avoiding further complications down the line. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P0842 involves verifying the problem by turning the vehicle to the on mode. After ensuring the vehicle is in this state, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC. Following this, check relevant parameters to determine the current operating conditions of the system, focusing particularly on the voltage reading from the driven pulley pressure sensor. According to the threshold criteria, if the voltage is less than 0.21 volts, this indicates that the failure can be replicated, warranting further investigation. If the voltage aligns with the expected range, it suggests an intermittent issue that may require checking for poor connections or loose terminals. During the second step of troubleshooting, start by turning the vehicle to the off or lock mode. Disconnect the 3P connector from the CVT-driven pulley pressure sensor, which is vital for readings regarding transmission fluid pressure. Once disconnected, turn the vehicle back to the on mode. Again, utilizing the HDS, check the parameters for the driven pulley pressure sensor to determine if the voltage reading is still less than 0.21 volts. If the low reading persists, proceed to the next troubleshooting step, which indicates a more serious issue with the sensor or its related circuit. If the reading is acceptable, Other components should be inspected for poor connections. The third troubleshooting step requires the technician to turn off the vehicle again, ensuring it is in the off or lock mode. Use the HDS to jump the SCS line, which stands for the self-diagnostic circuit. Then, disconnect the PCM connector C, which features a 51-pin setup, vital for communication with various sensors. After disconnecting these, check for continuity between the test points, specifically between pin 2 of the CVT-driven pulley pressure sensor connector and a body ground. If continuity is present, this indicates a short to ground within the PDN wire, warranting repair. Conversely, if no continuity is found, the PDN wire itself may be undamaged, indicating the need to update the PCM software or substitute with a known good unit. In the final troubleshooting step, the technician must measure the voltage between both designated test points while the vehicle is in the on mode. This involves checking between pin number 3 of the CVT-driven pulley pressure sensor connector and a body ground. The expected reading is about 5 volts, which confirms that the VCC2 wire is functioning correctly. Should the measured voltage fall below expectations, this would indicate an open circuit in the VCC2 wire connecting the sensor to the PCM. If the sensor itself is deemed functional, the next course of action is to repair the open wire to restore proper functionality to the system, thereby resolving the DTC P0842 issue permanently. After carrying out repairs related to DTC P0842, it is essential to verify that the problem has been resolved. Begin by rechecking for any diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS. If DTC P0842 no longer appears, the subsequent step is to ensure that the vehicle operates as intended. This involves not only looking for error codes, but also conducting a thorough road test. During this test, observe the transmission's behavior to confirm that it shifts smoothly and that the pressure readings seem to align correctly with expected values. This step helps in confidently concluding the repair's effectiveness. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0842 and similar issues in the future, implementing a regimen of preventive maintenance is vital. Regularly inspect wiring that leads to the transmission fluid pressure sensor for any signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion. As the sensor plays a crucial role in transmission performance, checking its function periodically can help catch potential issues before they escalate into faults. Additionally, maintaining appropriate transmission fluid levels is essential, as improper fluids can affect sensor readings. By staying proactive in these areas, you can enhance the longevity of the vehicle's transmission system, ensuring reliable performance. In conclusion, DTC P0842 reveals an electrical issue rather than a mechanical failure within the transmission system of the Honda Fit. Diagnosis and troubleshooting should primarily focus on the wiring and connections associated with the transmission fluid pressure sensor. The steps outlined ensure a structured approach to identifying and rectifying the root causes of this fault. Understanding the key symptoms and performing regular maintenance can help avoid future issues related to the transmission fluid pressure signal. Adopting these practices promotes not only efficient vehicle operation, but also optimizes the lifespan of critical transmission components. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.